So here's a question for you that I want to ask you about. You know, I turn on the other shows for a minute or two and I can't take them. I am so tired of the tax talkers. They all sound like H&R Block. I mean, H&R Block may as well be conservative talkers right now for what I'm getting at. I turn it on. Anytime, it's a joke now in the car if I'm with my producer. Let's say during a 3-hour period we're driving this, picking up something at the drugstore, a cough medicine, a sucking candy, a razor blade. So as I'm driving, I hit the radio station. I say, watch the word. I swear to God, within 1 second, taxes. Turn it off. Come out of the store. Take the car out of the lot. I say, watch within 1 second. Taxes, Reagan, founding fathers. I can't believe I'm listening to this. It's unbelievable to me. Are you tired of the tax talk? Well, you shouldn't be, because the truth is we got to do tax talk for a minute. And now that I got your attention, take a guess who's calling for increased estate taxes. George Soros, which is a Hebrew word for trouble. I'm changing his name from Soros to Soros. George Soros and Warren Buffett, the biggest con man in the history of America, in my opinion, Mr. Nice Guy, is saying we must increase estate taxes. Now, why would some of the richest men in the world want increased estate taxes? Can you figure this out yet? Because they're going to drive small family farms out of the hands of families. Because the children inherit the farm in order to pay the estate taxes to the greedy, corrupt, evil government. The kids have to borrow the money. They can't borrow the money. They sell the farm at a song. Take a guess who buys it. The billionaires. Guys worth trillions of dollars in their corporate funds go in and buy up the family farms, and they make a fortune. That's why Soros and Buffett want to raise estate taxes. Now, as I taught you on the show, I was the first to give you this information. China, no estate taxes. Russia, no estate taxes. And Canada, no estate taxes. Canada's socialist, the other two are communist nations, no estate taxes. Here in America, sky-high estate taxes. Who's calling for higher estate taxes? None other than the most dangerous man in the world, George Soros, and Warren Buffett. Ben Franklin said the only certainties in life are death and taxes, and boy, are they unfair. I've been telling my listeners that. But all I hear is whining about taxes. Every day here, don't tax the rich. Well, they're right, but do you really care about it? As I said to you last week when I went into the radio station, which I do once in a while, and I hang around in the streets at dusk, and I see people in their 20s and 30s hurrying home from work, I ask myself, do they really care about taxing the rich? 99% of them would say, good, tax the rich. See, that's why it's a winning argument for President Obama and a losing argument for the Republicans who are just beating a dead horse. What these young people who are busting their behinds might care about are all the corporations who pay low or no taxes, because these companies supported Obama and got tax loopholes in return. And I have named them. I'm the only one in the media who's named them. General Electric, zero tax, $5.7 billion in income, so far as I know. He backed Obama. The president is saying China's government works better than ours. It's a communist dictatorship. They're outsourcing American jobs to China. Old Bill Gates, Mr. Sweater himself, Microsoft done the same thing. They pay little or no taxes on billions of dollars in profits, because now, thanks to outsourcing, these earnings are earned offshore. GE has over 1,000 former IRS employees working for them to keep their taxes to near zero. Dozens of companies do the same thing. Why doesn't the GOP talk about closing these loopholes? I've asked you on the show. You want to hear the answer? Because both parties get donations from corporations. The reason so-called journalists don't talk about this corporate scam is because the corporations own the newspapers. I'm the only one who does, because I don't get any tax advantages. The phone number here, if you care to talk about taxes, please don't call about taxes, 855-400.